That was insane. The heel was like this close to my ear.
Hello?
Karen?
Yeah, it works.
Karen?
It works.
Sheva!
We're gonna echo.
Hello?
Over here.
Woo!
Okay, nice.
I love you guys. Woo! Woo!
All right. So I assume everyone has questions. No.
Woo!
No, well, thank you guys so much for showing up.
Get out!
Woo!
All right, Spidey.
Spider-Man.
Woo!
Spider-Man right over here.
Yeah. Love you guys. Spider-Man loves Resident Evil, Power
love
Rangers, Dragon Ball, all that stuff.
You're my hero, Spider-Man.
Oh, you're my hero. Speaking of which, you guys have voiced some.
Work out a lot. Spider-Man, 600 pounds.
Sorry about the Broadway show. It's not going so well.
Oh, I know.
Your muscles look really warm, too.
He looks related to Redfield.
It's like cuddly muscles.
Oh no.
Your eyes are very close together.
Yeah.
That's criminal. That's a sign of criminal. You
Yeah.
can see right there.
I've been doing the Chris Redfield workout, so.
P90X.
Spidey and Chris have the same supplier, if you will.
Hey, where are your gloves?
Oh, I got in a battle with Green Goblin and they got dirty, so I don't have a
Yeah,
tailor.
don't bring dirty gloves.
Yeah.
Give you a bad name.
Exactly. But my question is for you guys. You guys have voiced some amazing characters over the years, and like with Johnny, you got to voice Bumblebee recently. Like, is there any characters that like in any like future projects or like that you would love to voice? Like, whether it's any like upcoming franchises, like movie-wise, like movie video games, or anything like that that you would love to voice the character?
Yeah, I'm wanting to do Sonic the Hedgehog.
According to the Sega fans, you might be next anyway.
I'm gonna put my name in then.
Received.
I was thinking about getting into hentai voiceover. Just kidding. This guy starts pumping his fists. The guy with the mustache.
The porn stash. It's either porn or Mario, I can't tell.
I have to use a fake name. I'm thinking about going with All right,
I guess on a serious note, really? Does that answer your question, Spidey?
Thank you, Spidey, for your question.
Thanks, good job.
And your service.
We'll do the wolf, the dog.
Good time.
Yes. It's the full name.
You're in trouble.
Mr. at the front of that.
I have a question for each one of your
Mr.
names.
Roger Craig Smith III Esquire.
First, Roger.
.pop.org. .edu.
Yes.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
OMG.
I think it goes without saying, but Sheva! Ken Lolly looks dead sexy in a miniskirt. Here, look! I need a miniskirt! Give me a miniskirt! Where's Jill?
Dead sexy.
I need an adult spirit.
And then so.
Does this miniskirt make my ass look fat? We'll go down the row here.
Down the row. Yeah, everyone on the first row gets to ask a question. No one else. Crackerjack, what is your question? Do the robot.
Nice. Oh my god.
That's a naughty robot. Mine was a lame robot.
I think I pulled a circuit.
downhill. We're going downhill.
Thank you. Thank you.
Water.
Thank you, man.
I had a question for one for Johnny and one for Roger. For Johnny, my question.
Please, when you refer to Roger, use the whole name.
Roger, Mr. Roger Craig Smith.
It's in his contract.
I need a U.S. player.
me Dick Neptune.
The third.
My question for Johnny is, do you hate me for being a fraud?
Yeah. No, what?
What?
I do.
Are you French?
Yeah, no, I know. No, I don't hate you.
And for Roger, my question is based on the trailer for Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Do you really think that Chris Redfield can beat the Hulk with a gun?
With a bazooka, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hulk smash. Hulk smash. I think it's kind of unfair that he even is able to use a gun. It's like you don't bring a knife to a gunfight, and Chris brings a gun to like a fist fight. It's not right. That's my response. Hentai.
All right, from the corner.
Yes.
He's texting.
Sorry, my agent was asking me what kind of stock do I use for my drawings, and I wrote chicken. I don't know.
Chicken stock.
I couldn't pass it up. Sorry, what were you saying? My favorite Hughes line is my favorite line of any anime I've done, and that's, "Don't fall on Daddy!" Because I rarely get to say that, except on anniversaries, and usually it's, "Please fall on Daddy."
Maybe you can coach me in my future career, Sonny. Be my acting coach for the hentai.
It's Sunday. We're crying out loud. It's the Lord's Day. Well, now that sounds.
Who's next?
She didn't get it. She wrote chicken. What? Chicken stuff. I'm not going to explain the joke. It's not even that funny to begin with. Okay.
I have a question for all of you that apply to whoever has daughters. What methods will you use to kind of scare off any future boyfriends?
Oh, when they come in, I spank her in front of them. Yeah. That'll teach you. No dating.
I have a ton of airsoft guns that look real. Right now, I have them laid out on my desk. My daughter's only like 3 months old, though. Just have them laid out, just in case.
You'll use them.
If I were to have daughters, I'd probably answer the door on stilts with a big fire torch. Come on in.
Put it out on your tongue.
Have a seat.
I would just answer the door cleaning my gun. Make eye contact.
Is that a euphemism? Hey, welcome. Sorry.
All right. That would come on in. That would probably freak somebody out. Like,
He won't be back.
you're gonna date my daughter, huh?
Oh god.
You like guns?
Nobody will sit next to me in school now.
She'll be home by 8 o'clock, right? Lovely. No, I never blink.
Oh, I have a 12-year-old niece, so I'm not going to give away my strategies because I'm afraid I'm probably going to have to employ some of them very soon. Baseball, maybe baseball. She's already terrified. She's like, she's getting her braces. She's like, I'm getting my braces. And I'm like, well, they'll be off by the time you start dating. She says, no, well, by then you and my dad will just beat up all my boyfriends. Oh, well.
Okay.
Next question.
I'm not smart enough. The girl in the pink back there.
What's the best prank you guys have ever pulled?
Best trick.
Prank?
Frank? Go to the Walmart, go to the CD section, where the whatchamacallit, the boom boxes are, and then put a sex tape in there and put it full volume. Press the button, walk away.
That's a good idea. good.
It had like a 10-second gap of nothing, and then all of a sudden it went straight into like full on like.
Wow.
Yeah. I just had to throw that in there, even though.
How old are you guys?
You guys are ready to
Old
eat for
enough.
everyone.
All right. Family, right?
It's Sunday.
Sunday.
One day, 5,000 pounds of monster truck madness. Hey there. See, Sonny straight. See, he's got your pranks then. See, Big Daddy Don Garnett's monster truck, the Bohemian. First 500 ticket holders get a free school bag as Peter's cap.
I didn't do it.
Caffeine's kicking in. Sorry.
Woo! Caffeine. Woo!
I don't do pranks, except my daughter's birthday is April 2nd. And so every April Fool's Day, I tell her I don't have any money for her present this year. She goes, yeah, right, whatever. Someday I'm going to actually not give her a present until the 3rd.
Okay, we were at a convention and all the voice actors were off at the side. This was in Texas. There's a bunch of people here and this at the opening ceremonies, and the main guy was like up there like saying, "Welcome to this con." And we were there talking, not paying attention. And I noticed, I was like looking at all the voice actors talking, and then I leaned over to Greg Ayers and I was like, "Hey, what if we told like Chris Patton that they just called his name or something?" And then he was like, and he leans over and tells Emily DeJesus, and she leans over and says, "Oh, they just called your name." And then, he doesn't know what's going on because he's like in this conversation, and he jumps up and he runs to the front. The guy's up there like, "Make sure you shower," and then Chris takes the microphone from him. He's like, "Hey, I'm Chris Patton." and everybody's like, "What?" It's like, he starts listing all these shows, and everybody's still like, "Wait, what is going on?" And then he's like, "Okay, I'll see you guys later," and he walks off, and we're just laughing. And then Greg went up and told everybody what happened, blamed it all on me. It was just a suggestion, or an idea, actually, that I said out loud. And Patton didn't like me the rest of that con.
You should have been paying attention.
Yes, I know. I had to teach him.
Yeah.
No.
Not much
Yeah,
of a
what's-
prankster.
Naruto.
No
Yeah.
pranks. No.
Sorry.
Sorry.
What's the most irritating thing fans have done to you all?
At the same time?
I write editorials
Oh.
in newspapers, so I'm willing to ask a really controversial.
Some girl flashed me in Florida, and that was really irritating. Until she did it again and held it up longer. Sunday.
I don't have anything against not showering, but if you stink, then it's kind of offensive. But I'm okay with it, it's fine.
Hey everybody, I'm Chris Patton. How's it going? Yeah, let me tell you the shows I'm in, and hello.
But no, it wasn't at this con. So there wasn't any of you guys. But there's this
You
girl
all
at this
smell
convention. She is sleeveless.
Except
and
for
it's
that guy
like
over there.
the last day of the con, so I was wearing my last shirt. And this girl comes over and take a picture, and she was taller than me, and she puts her arm on it. And I could feel her sweat from her pit. And I know.
It was warm and squishy.
And so you smelled that way all the way home.
I did. And I was very frustrated because every time I turned this way, it smelled like poo,
Her sweat smelled like poo?
Yes. No, it did. It smelled like dookie.
That means she
Ew.
was...
Duty.
Somebody duty.
I think stalking would be
That's
irritating.
Yeah, especially when it doesn't happen.
That would be super.
We're pretty interactive with everyone, and but there's a line. At the bedroom window.
I said I was sorry. God.
I'm just saying.
I won't do it again.
Okay.
That for me, it's eye contact, talking to me, asking for things like sign this,
Yeah, you come here to be alone, right?
hugs, standing in line to have me scribble on something really irritates me. I don't know, taking my picture, friending me on Facebook, like, what is that? Jeez. I don't know, just being within a 10-foot radius of me really irritates me. Heavy breathing on my neck. Just like, whispering sweet nothings in my ear. Telling me they long for me in the evening. I haven't really had any negative, like anything really all that bad.
Sonic fans.
Well, you know what? Okay, I will say that. Like, it's one of those. I guess it's funny when people sound off with like something really, really hateful or really like, you suck, man. I hate you and what you've done with it. Because you want to kind of go like, it's not as if anybody goes into the booth and goes, man, I can't wait to make this character suck. Here's what I'm going to do to PO all the fans right now. So it's funny when people have like a massively negative attitude towards something, or if they blame you for like, why did you say that line like that? When it's like, there's a lot of people that go into the production of any project that you're working on, and very often there's a major collaborative effort between a director and a producer and a client and a script writer and all these things that go into it. So it's funny when they throw the talent under the bus for something. I guess that's kind of a bummer because it's a big thing. I mean, we get lucky in the fact that we get to be sort of the audible or visible, I guess sort of. Image of the character, but there's a lot of work that goes into it with a lot of different people, so I don't know. But again, eye contact. Nobody look at me. It's the most important thing.
No one's ever done anything really bad to me, so.
It'll happen.
Yeah. Let's give him something to have an answer for next time. No.
All right. How about the guy next to Spider-Man?
All right. This one's for Mr. Roger Craig Smith.
Thank you so much, sir.
EsquireUK.edu.
Yeah.
The third.
Can you say in your Sonic voice, Dr. Eggman looks dead sexy in a miniskirt?
What's the dead sexy in a miniskirt thing?
It's a Full Metal Alchemist reference.
Sorry. I mean, of course, it's from Full Metal Alchemist. I know that. Baldy McNose hair looks dead sexy in a miniskirt. That'll work. Sonic with a cold.
All right. How about Sonic?
Nope. Sonic. Sonic.
I'm Sonic.
Yes. No, I'm Sonic.
No, I'm Sonic, and so is my wife.
No, I'm Spartacus. No, I'm Spartacus. First of all, I'd like to say I am a die-hard Sonic fan.
Woo!
No matter who ruins the voice.
I was born literally the same year he was, and you guys are all awesome to me. Especially you being the voice of Sonic, especially Ryan Drummond, Jaleel White,
Yeah.
Jason Griffith.
The originals.
The originals, and the new.
Shoes to fill. Thank you.
So, sorry to make you say another Sonic line, and to the future Sonic as well.
So
After he
I'm next.
After he made you say what Vic had done to everyone. Can you say your favorite Sonic line that, in general, just in general, at all?
I need an egg! Come on! Requiescat in pace! What does he say? He says, I'll just stick with aliens if that's okay with everybody. I think I'll just stick with aliens if that's okay with everyone. Something like that. He breaks the fourth wall. That's the line. Does that work?
I'm more confused how you got a microphone. quick. I'll come back. Run faster. Yay. He's not Sonic.
Will you say nothing is true and everything's permitted?
What's that?
The SEO line, nothing is true.
Oh, the creed.
Yes.
Remember, nothing is true. Everything is permitted.
Someone over here.
I need an egg.
In the middle. No question anymore? Oh, there. Blue. You have a microphone coming to you?
My question is for Mr. Sunny Straight.
That's right, Mr. That's
Thank you. I was wondering if you were in the recording studio when the girl who played Alicia was saying her lines during Hughes's funeral, and what your reactions were to that.
No, I don't give a shit that much. I could actually be there for that. Actually, no, I wasn't. We record one at a time. So I didn't get to see that brilliance. It was filmed and
Does
aired.
anybody ever record in tandem?
Sometimes for like Wallace sessions and stuff, but generally not.
Yeah, I find that really odd. I mean, probably for even like Shrek and stuff. I mean, for a lot of voice work, it's just one person in the booth.
I did it once. There was like a group, a whole cast.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Was set up.
It was hentai, right? That was.
No, it was actually Kung Fu Panda was done with everyone in the room.
Oh, Kung Fu Panda.
Kung Fu Panda was done with everybody in the room.
I wish it was done like that. I mean, that's just, it's not.
Yeah, but then if one person messes up, everyone has to do the takeover.
Okay. Up front again, I guess, if anybody else. Oh, I'll get you next. Camera guy.
That's your counter.
Okay. My question's for Sheva.
Mr. Karen Doherty.
Can you say I need a herb in Sheva's voice?
I'll try my best. My voice is shot after last night. Thanks to whoever came last night. I need an egg! And an egg! And some bacon! I need a grand slam!
Okay. The guy at the back with the camera.
I can talk very loudly.
Okay. Good. Go for it.
In Marvel vs. Capcom 3, they said that Hulk, every time he tags someone in, has a nickname for him. I was wondering if there's a unique response for every character they tag in, and this is weird. But did you record lines for tag-ins for characters that aren't in the game yet, just as insurance, or if you think we brought back with download content characters?
That's a trick question.
I think Hulk's nickname was Big Booger. Big Green Booger. It was, no, I have no idea. I don't even remember. I don't know from that. I don't know.
About 40 characters in the game. So
Oh gosh.
If there was over 100 tag-ins, then you must get some insurance.
Yeah, I don't even recall from that. I don't
You must know something.
I don't know. No, Big Green Booger. I thought it was funny. I'm an adult. Boogers.
All right. Okay. The guy next is Sonic, because Sonic is implicitly wants to ask a question.
Thank you, Sonic. Yeah, nice. Okay, this is a question for Johnny. The Bleach musical. I have been dying to know. What is your opinion on that?
The Bleach musical?
Bleach on Ice.
Articles like those on. I've seen that on YouTube. I've seen articles about it. I have never dared to watch them. I'm just asking, what's your opinion? If you have ever heard of it.
I've heard of it, and I did Google it and saw a little bit on YouTube, and I thought it was interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah. I dare you to watch it. All of you. All of you watch it.
All right.
Oh yeah, she's next.
Let's go to the back corner there.
Oh, you don't get to ask.
Yeah.
Denied twice in a row.
I'll go over there next time.
Yeah, there you go. Just keep running them.
And then I'll put middle.
Is it just me, or does he look like Lee DeWise?
You know,
I'm sorry, I like him.
I think you gonna sing for us now?
He should be.
I don't want to struggle for it. Karen, you're right. Everyone when that American Idol was going on said that. It was
It's good.
Writing. What is that? Roger. Greg Smith. Behave.
You have a question?
Behave.
Is he gonna sing for us?
Chris, who's next?
Yeah, there you go.
Hi. Have you guys ever, as voice actors, gotten something that you thought might have been difficult to say, or like a scream or a dramatic moment, and you were in there and you weren't sure if you could do it?
Yes.
No. Maybe. Perhaps.
A lot of times, particularly on World of Warcraft, they'll have me they'll see how many characters I can do in a single session. And like, I think I spoke about this yesterday, there was one time I do a lot of different accents, that's how I got into voice acting. But for some reason there's a disconnect, like I couldn't do a particular Scottish accent a certain way. Or one day, and I was the first voice of the Jamaican Trolls, I believe, on World of Warcraft. One day I could do it, but then I came back like a year later and I just could not do the Jamaican accent. I don't know if you guys have experienced this, but sometimes it's just like a disconnect. For some reason, you just can't do it. And it's really awkward. And when I was working on Red Faction Guerrilla, I had a really hard time getting out a lot of things for Carl Weathers, for the director. And for some reason, it just wasn't working out. And he's like, hey, do the playback. And he couldn't get out of me what I needed to do. It just happens, you know, in the arts, you can never tell what you're going to be able to do. It's not a very precise thing, but it has happened to me.
Yeah, I had a character where this was for an animation, and I had, believe it or not, I had to do a Minnesota accent, and it's just not in me. Like that was, we ended up changing the accent because I don't know, that one I did not grasp. That's hard.
I almost didn't do one for moral reasons, and then I realized I had no morals. Anyway, I was just walking in the hallways, and one of the directors said, hey, Sonny, come in, I got a voice I want you to do real quick. And I went, okay. And it was a guy buying soiled panties at the soiled panty store. And I was like, what? Gross. All right, it's $50, whatever. And then he gets raped in an alley later. I was like, I don't feel comfortable with this, but let's do it.
Does any Dragon's Age players out there? I voiced a male prostitute. That was one of the characters.
Typecasting.
Is that in the game? Alright, that's me. Did I do a good job? Really? You remember? Alright.
I guess this is along the same lines. I had Blazing Angels for the Wii. I had a line that I wasn't sure I was going to be able to get out with a straight face, simply because I play the voice. When you play the game, I'm the pilot. As you play, you're flying this airplane, and you have to call out for things. You have to ask your squad mates for help, that kind of thing. And one of the lines was, "Somebody get this guy off my rear! I can't take this pounding much longer." I got through it.
But it's so strange because that line was in the one I was
going to say, yeah. For the rape scene.
Sunday.
Hi, I have a question. If you guys each had your own sitcom, how many times would you use the bleep button in one episode?
The what button?
The bleep button. The bleep button. That actually would be the name of my show.
Mine would be
I think expletives just make everything
flatline.
Yeah, I got a really bad potty mouth. I love it.
The piano boys choir now performing.
Let's go back to the other side here. The dude in the hat right here.
I have a general question. How did you get into voice acting, and what sort of motivated you to get into the field?
I just slept with the right person. It was Chris Sabat.
I let them think I was going to sleep with them. People.
Oh, because what?
How how did you get into voice
My
acting?
agent, my theatrical agent at the time, her husband was a really big director of cartoons. He directed like Transformers and a lot of stuff, the original cartoons back in the day. And she knew that I spoke German and I could do an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. And do it.
Come on, shoot me!
Do it! Do it!
Shoot! Run!
Get to the chopper!
But I don't know. Is it one of those Penguin movies where like the bad guys are just German? They needed Arnold Schwarzenegger, the bad guys, in like one of these animated movies. Because I could do all these accents. She knew I could. She was submitting me on-screen stuff. She's like, my first audition was World of Warcraft because they needed a guy who could do a Scottish and Irish and an English. So I went and did and a Jamaican. So I went and did all these things, and she told the casting director, was Bill Black at the time, that I was a very experienced voiceover actor and I could do, this was years ago, I could do anything. So I went in there and was like, oh yeah. And we did it and he loved it and I worked for him over the next few years, but it was kind of by accident, just because I can do the accents, and that's how I got into it.
Okay.
Stop it, Karen.
I have been breaking stuff all weekend.
Breaking hearts.
Oh my God. Let's see. Voice acting, right. So, the biggest part that I've done as a voice actor is obviously Sheva Alomar, and that came along because of people that I had been working with in the past, either acting or doing other entertainment type jobs. I'm also, I have a dance background, I have a circus background. I'm a carny, and
Small What'd you do in the circus?
I did stilts, aerial fire, walking ball juggling, and I can limbo.
Woo!
Anybody got a stick?
Woo!
Where's your tripod?
Yeah.
Huh?
Because you're gonna make us swallow.
Is that a question? I'm really tempted to do it. Damn, I hate when I'm tempted.
Do it! Do it! Do it now!
Do it!
I'm gonna limbo. But to answer the question, I don't know if any of you know, there's a very well-known motion actor named Richard Dorton. He goes by the nickname Mocap Man, and has worked on so many of these games. He's a good friend of mine, and when it came around to casting Sheva, they were looking for an African-American female that could handle all that Sheva did, and he recommended me. And I went and met with the production company, and that's kind of how I got started, through motion capture. And then when the voice was being cast, they allowed me to audition, and I was able to nail that too. So that was my entrance into my first big credit as a voiceover actor.
But that's a really good point, because apparently probably a lot of you are really interested in getting into this, but the more skills you have, the broader your skill set, the easier you are to get cast. Because nowadays they're doing voice and mocap together. So they're going to cast actors who can fence, who can dance, who can do stilt stuff. I mean, it's really important to have a very broad, the more broad your skill set, the more work you're going to get.
I had a background in audio production, and so I worked real close with microphones and understood that there's a lot of rules that we have to polish that. Stick with it, and that's how you'll end up getting it. If you stick with it, that's the most important. So remember that, for sure.
I haven't forgotten about the limbo. We'll get to that.
It's good. Take that to the
And the one thing that you really need to know as a voice actor, whatever you do, and because I almost did that.
It was ugly.
And can you do it for us right now?
I had trouble with Krillin saying Mondo cool. I read the script, seriously? Because I remember when people tried to say that, being hip, saying, hey, Mondo whatever, and I said, they say, yeah, let's just go ahead and say it. I'm like, Mondo cool.
In Mars Daybreak, I said my balls unit isn't working properly. It was
I hate it when that
the ball unit that controlled the mech.
I had 3. I remember there was being in the booth. These were all like screaming lines, and it was a room like a booth full of men, and I had to scream these lines over and over and over again. The first one was, "I'm coming! I'm coming!" One more time. And then, oh wait. I can't believe how big it is. I can't believe how big it is. I can't believe how big it is. And the last one, which actually was not used in the game. They ended up changing this line, which I loved this line, but it still felt funny saying it. The final line at the end. Take it all, you bastard! But they changed that line as her final line to Wesker before she wasn't lying. That was a spoiler. I can't remember what we changed it with. It was something like, "Take that, you bastard!" And I was like, really? The other one was so much more.
I just playing a gay prostitute in Dragon's Age. Turning tricks, you know. The whole tricks bagel.
Somebody get this guy off my rear. I can't take this pounding much longer.
That was
the one.
I think that's the winner.
That one pretty much takes the cake.
Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jump up,
You must run.
Let's go to the Limbo rock.
Oh, you guys are blocking it.
How low can you go?
Jack be nimble, Jack be quick.
Lower, baby. Lower.
A little lower. Boobs are, yes, boobs are clear.